check. Mic check 1 2. Coming in. Check 1 2.
Hi, welcome. Can you hear me? Yes? Oh, there we go. Welcome everyone. My name is Jessica Robinson. I'm the interim president here at Cuyamaca College. I want to welcome you to this beautiful event that we have planned today. As you all probably know, we sit on Kumeyaay land, and so our connection to the Native American history, as well as our traditions and our culture, is something that we hold in very high regard here at this college and in this community. Today we have a beautiful event that has been planned in honor of Native American History Month. We have an event here outside that you'll see our dancers and our singers and our drummers, and then inside we'll welcome you afterwards so that you can see our beautiful display put on by our very own Maria Gearhart. I want to welcome Maria. I want to thank her so much for her time and her dedication every year, even during COVID when we were on Zoom, to the traditions that we hold in such high regard. Maria is going to speak a little bit about today's event, what you're going to be able to see. And again, I want to make sure that we all give a warm welcome and thank you to Maria Gearhart.
Thank you and welcome to Cuyamaca College. Sorry, I'm emotional. It's been a couple of years, and I always have such great support from my friends in the Native community that come out here and always support me when I did the library displays here at Cuyamaca, work at Cuyamaca College in the library, and so every year I put a Native American display to celebrate the Native American Heritage Month here at Cuyamaca College. And so for the past 7 years, we had 2 years off because of COVID. They've come out and they teach you about the history of the Native American culture. They're from different tribes, so you'll learn about their regalia. You'll learn about their songs. We have Southern and Northern drum, I believe. The girl, Larissa, she's a current student here at Cuyamaca College. And so my goal was to get more Native American students to come to college. So with this event, this is the first time we've gone this big. So I wanted to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us. Chuck Cadet will come out. He'll bless the arena. So once the arena has been blessed, this area where they're going to dance, you cannot cross. If you want to exit, I ask you to go around in the back of the chairs and that. Thank you again for coming out and supporting us. Chuck?
Thank you, Maria. My name is Chuck Cadet. I come from the Standing Rock Reservation in North Dakota. And I've been dancing for most of my life. For a while, I was not dancing, but I got back into it when I was asked to teach some powwow dance classes. So I've been doing that for the last 15 years. And I've taught many students, and now they're grown up and graduated out of college. So that's one of the things that we like to express is getting an education through our educational system here in San Diego. So, like Maria said, when after this blessing, we ask that you not come into the arena here. This is going to be our dance arena. And if you come into it, you're going to be chased out. You're going to go to hell. but this is our arena, and we bless it. And we always do this in a good way so that whoever does come into the arena to participate as a dancer, we express good feelings for all our dancers here. So give me a moment here. Creator, Wakantaka, Takashala, Grandfather, we thank you for this day. We thank you for allowing us to come here and gather here as we express our feelings, our emotions, and our culture that we can share today with all those that come to watch and learn here. We ask that you bless all the students here, that they may come away with something new, something that they've never learned before. And we ask that you keep them learning in their classes, in their careers that they may go into. We ask that you bless all the elders here, keep them in good health. And all those that travel from far, we ask that you bless them and keep their homes safe, so that when they return, they may find everything as they had left it this morning. Creator, all the children here, we ask that you bless them, for they are our future. They are the ones that will continue our culture of sharing and learning. Creator, thank you for the school and all those involved that may bring us these events into the future. Creator, we ask that you keep us all together and safe during this event. Thank you. All right, so one of the things is how we share the dances. We just don't make them up. There are stories behind the dances. There are origins, where they come from and how they come about. And some of them are made from people going out and doing everyday things, on a daily basis, and they have to come back to the camps. And I'm talking about hundreds of years ago when there's no cars, still horses. So one of the things that we've done in some of our daily lives was go out into the countryside and look for game. And as we look for game, we look for the tracks. We look to see where we can find those tracks. And if we find tracks, we inspect them closely. We get down on our knees and we do little inspection and follow these tracks wherever they go. And sometimes we have to shade our eyes to see better off into the distance. And we do that like every day or whenever we need to gather food for our families. Sometimes there's human tracks out there. So we've got to find out who's in our territory and go see what they're up to. And maybe they're friendly. Maybe they're come to steal our wives and our horses. So we got to protect those. So we got to see where these tracks go to and find out who they are. And so the one that we're going to do is called a sneak up. So we get down on our knees and look for these tracks and where they go. And then we report that back to the camp. And so they made a song for this event that they do like on a daily basis. So it kind of personifies the people's activities as they look for game or other activities in their country. So this is called a sneak up.
I guess I'll talk next. Hello, my name is Richard D. Crane, Navajo and Crow. And just to add to what Chuck was saying, there's a warrior tradition of us searching, telling the story of what happened when we were gone. And some of the things that we had during those times was called a coop stick. And this is the stick that was different. A lot of people think, like for us as Indian people, our Indian warfare was a lot different than what you are probably used to people killing each other versus what we used to do in our Indian warfare, which is we gain more respect of ourselves and the enemy. What we would do is play this game with our coop sticks. We would enter the enemy's camp and touch them, and then sneak off. We didn't kill nobody. We just went in, snuck in there into their territory, and that was more respectable than killing a person. So we would do that at times. And so some of our outfits, we would touch the enemy, and they would have to give some of their outfits to us. And so we played that type of game with our tribe. One of our enemies was the Lakota people, which is Chuck's people, and then my people were the Salga people, the Crow people. And we would play that game, and and they would give each other gifts if they get caught or something like that. They would give us some of the items that I wear to this day are come from the Lakota people. And so we kind of looked the same at times, but at the same time, that's how we got some of the same outfits that he kind of looks like. For the otter, that's on his bar, and his bustle too in the back would kind of look the same. Because of those times. And we're going to do something a little different. I'll have my son explain the next dance that we're going to do.
Yate Shia Tomasi Kayanjan. Hello everybody. My name is Tomasi Kotari Crane, and I'm an long-term member of the Crow Nation and a medicine of the Kichi Maya and Navajo people. Today, me, my father, and my friend Thunder, we're going to be doing the dance that's called the Prairie Chicken Dance. The story of the dance dates back long ago when there was this man out searching for food for his family. As he looked, he came across this area filled with like prairie chickens and doing this sort of dance, and when he looked up, he saw more flying above. He took one of the ones doing this sort of dance, which was the prairie chicken mating dance for food for his family, and they ate it well. But that night, the spirit of the chicken came to him. It was angry. He felt like the warrior didn't appreciate how he took his life so his family could eat, and said he was going to curse him. But the warrior didn't want that. So as a way to show gratitude and sort of like say thanks for all that the chicken gave him, he would carry on the sort of dance that prairie chicken never finished. And so that's what we're going to do today. Thank you.
we're going to do this. This one is called a grass dance, and after this, we can do an intertribal, what you call an intertribal, so other people can come and dance if they'd like. So this is Anthony. He's our on the spot grass dancer. So the way the story goes for this dance style is there was a tribe that lived in Nebraska, and when they hunt, they have to go into other territories sometimes to look for game. And this one group of hunters, they were traveling along, and they come upon another group of hunters, and they were Lakotas. So the Omahas are the ones that were in Nebraska. So they come up and they start talking to them and ask if they can do some hunting in their territory. Well, you know, when people meet from different tribes, you know, you got to be courteous and ask permission, and maybe even give a gift for meeting them and you know, being friendly. Ask permission for hunting. Well, this group of hunters from Omahas, they didn't have nothing. They didn't have no gifts because they were out hunting. So they got together and started talking about what can be done. They said, well, let's give them a gift of song and dance. So they went up to them and they went into the village where they were invited. And they brought along their dance style, their regalias they put on, and they showed the Lakotas their style of grass dance. So what they did was pull the long prairie grass that grows so abundantly over there, and they would tuck them into their armbands, their headbands, their leg bands, and for that reason, they were called grass dancers. And nowadays, they would they use different materials now. So, and they would use ribbons. They would use yarn today. But in the old days, they didn't have that. So, the most common thing was the grass that they used to tuck into their armbands, leg bands, headbands, and nowadays, they would ask these grass dancers to come out first before everybody else to dance, stomp the grass down so that they would have a dance arena to dance in. So this grass dancer here would it just shows a different dance style that we don't use bustles for them, but and their dance steps are a little bit different than the regular traditional or the chicken dancers. So he will do a grass dance for you. right, so with that little event happening out here, you'll be disqualified in the contest, so you don't get no money. So you're out of here. But anyway, I guess he's got to learn how to tie his shoes. So this next one, we're going to take a little change of dance styles, and this is going to be intertribal. So anybody, Hazel, you want to come out and participate? You got your ribbon skirt on. You're looking so beautiful, and you can come out and do some steps with us. So if the drum could make that a little bit slow song, like the grass dance, those fast songs wear me out.
All right, this next dance is called a social dance. Just like that was also intertribal. This is another dance. It's called social dance. We're going to do what's called a round dance, and the steps are even easier. You just step to your left and it's even easier than what we danced just now. So everybody can come out, including those people that were taking pictures and holding. Sometimes holding hands is where you hold hands, but sometimes it's optional since it's COVID to dance. But just dance next to each other, just like how Chuck's doing. So this next dance, we're gonna do some exhibitioning again. We're gonna show you this other dance called the crow hop. It's pretty easy to do. We'll demonstrate it first, and then we'll invite you guys to come out and try out and do the crow hop too with us. Okay? All right. So we'll do 2 push-ups for the crow hop. Us showing you how to do it, and then you guys can come and join us. And it's really simple too. You just kind of bounce in the air. There you go. All right. You guys want to come out now and dance with us? That's the crow hop.
Questions of words of the mighty Jimmy.
I'm not sure how much time we have, but okay. 'Cause I think the news left, so I think we can all leave now. Just kidding. Yeah, the camera left, so we got to leave now. Just kidding. Yeah, the party continues. Oh, we're still streaming. Okay. You know, I gotta do a shout out to my sponsor. And I guess we'll do what's called a duck and dive. Duck and dive comes from my people, the Absalga people. And our translation is the stooping song, where we emulate the sage grouse, and we do what he does. He kind of ducks every time the beat comes. In contemporary times, a lot of people that dance the song kind of refer to it also as the duck and dive of the cannons and shooting of those times during Civil War, I guess. But the song and where it comes from is a lot older than the cannon. So it's called the stooping song. So we're going to do the duck and dive. You guys will have that for us. And then afterwards we'll do, I guess, intertribal again, where everybody comes out and dances. And that should probably do it, right? Okay. So, yeah, I want to thank our singers here for coming out and singing these songs. Okay, I guess another part of that, Marissa and her husband are going to be singing after we get done doing our little dance performance. So I think she's going to, her solo debut, her album, going to be live streamed. Just kidding, just put a pressure on her. Anyway, so we'll do this dance for you guys, demonstrate. I think I just married her off too. My bad. It's okay, I know her dad. Hey. Thank you, guys. Just to add more explanation of what you just witnessed, like I said, that song was composed by and brought back by a warrior in the story that goes back when my tribe, the Absalga people, the Crow people, and the Nez Perce people were here. We're together as one. in this area, and there's only one survivor of this war that happened. And during that, his way home, he was on his last breath and almost dying, and he witnessed the prairie chicken, and he collected it and took it home, and it saved his life and saved his family's life. And so, in that, when he saw what the prairie chicken was doing, it was the beginning of new life. They were doing the mating dance, and he also just came from a place of war where a lot of death was. And so, today, these tribes really have respect for that song, and they'll wait, because at the beginning they honored those warriors that didn't return home at the beginning of the song, and usually only the warriors that have gone to combat will dance that first, what we call push up. And so thank you guys for respecting that way. And again, that's like one of the stories, the warrior tradition that we hold and that we kind of really respect, and that's why you kind of saw they didn't dance at the beginning. Only I danced because I'm a Navy veteran also. But anyway, I have a lot of rights to different stories that I can tell, and so that's one of them I usually share with the people, just to give education about Native histories and where a lot of these things come from. And I just want to say again, thank you to the singers for singing the songs for us. I think we're going to do one last song where everybody dances, an intertribal we call, so you guys are all welcome to come out and dance, and then we'll pass it on to Marissa. And
now introducing our world famous singer and speaker, Larissa Bohe.
Hello, everybody. My name is Larissa Bohe. I'm Kiowa and Paiute. I was asked by Maria to come and sing. From my perspective, women aren't supposed to hit the drum. That's why I have my companion here. He's going to sing. His name's Good Warrior Deer. He's from the Cheyenne, Arapaho, Sac and Fox, and Iowa tribes of Oklahoma. And we're just going to sing a couple round dance songs. Thank you. You guys are more than welcome to dance too, if you'd like. Thank you, guys.
So I'm involved with the Indian Education Program here in San Diego for San Diego City Schools, and we are in the planning for spring powwow to be held at the Ballard Center in Old Town. So that would be March 18th. So put that in your calendars and come and enjoy some more dancing, singing, and fry bread. Sorry we don't have fry bread today, but that's one of the biggest attractions for any powwow. I've seen some people just go to the powwow just for fry bread and load up big stacks of fry bread and go straight to the car and go home. They don't even want to share with me. Jeez. Anyway, we do have dance classes in Old Town and culture classes. So if you're interested, if you have kids that are interested, come and talk to Carla. She's over here waving her hand, and the princess waves. So, we can get you educated in our cultures and our dancing, and we share our education with you guys, with the audience and people in general. So with that, I take pictures and sign autographs, so I turn it over to Maria.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the Native American Heritage event here at Cuyamaca College. Over there, Student Services has provided water and pizza, so anybody who would like water or pizza over there. And then I also like to invite you inside the library to view the Native American Heritage display. I have a golden eagle, and I have a horse hide and bison hide and buffalo hide hanging up on our walls in the library right now, with some other artifacts in our display cases. So, and the prairie chicken. This year I found a prairie chicken. So the dance the guys did that was about the prairie chicken. You could see a prairie chicken in there up close. He won't be dancing, but he'll be inside. So thank you all for coming out.
I get first dibs on that eagle. I need a new bustle.